Hey.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you want to start?
Yeah. Welcome to Hold My Baby.
That's the title. Why are you laughing at the title?
I like the title. I'm just saying it's funny. It's good that it makes me laugh.
I'm comedian Erik Rivera and dad of 2 boys.
I guess I have to say I'm a comedian too, now that you
Yeah.
made your intro.
also-
I'm comedian Kira Soltanovich. Oh, I have 2 kids.
Okay. Wow.
Boy and a girl.
One of us is more proud of our kids
I
than the
guess. Yeah. Well, you're the one that said
Yeah.
you had a favorite kid in
I
front of your
other.
favorite
He
kid.
knows. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about parenting.
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 Comedy. How not to suck maybe at parenting.
Yeah. Should we label ourselves as parenting experts? Because there's a lot of those in the podcast.
No.
I've got a PhD in kids.
No. I wouldn't even call myself a comedy expert. And I've done that longer than parenting. You know what we are experts at? Trauma.
Yes.
Trauma?
There's going to be a lot of trauma in these episodes.
Trauma experts.
Yes.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's most of our life, right?
Yeah.
So we had trauma growing up as kids. Then we started comedy, which is trauma because
Yes.
the rejection is brutal. And then the trauma of having kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, yeah, subscribe and listen, guys, and follow us on our socials at Erik Rivera Comedy on all socials. And Chiara?
Kira Comedy. I'm not going to make people spell Soltanovich.
Please don't.
And on Instagram, Hold My Baby podcast.
At Hold My Baby Podcast.
All right.
That should be your
I like how you're
statement.
closing the curtain like we're changing
This is professional.
into bathing suits.
Yeah.
I recently did get someone again ask me, why didn't you ever change your last name?
For
Yeah, like
business
a stage
purposes?
name, like a stage name. And I was like, what about John Malkovich?
uh-huh.
What about, there's a whole movie, Aaron Brockovich. And this chick said to me, yeah, but they're famous.
Wow. That
But they
hurts.
didn't come out of the womb
Yeah.
like that.
I like that you're giving me all bitches. That sounds dirty, by the way.
Right.
Bitches.
Where are my bitches
Yeah.
at? That's what that's
That
my
sounds-
merch.
it's
Where are
like-
my bitches at?
It sounds like how when my Latin family tries to curse, mira this bitch over here. Like that's
But I mean, that's like a legitimate, right?
yeah.
Like, why would I change my last name? It's not, I get it. Like sometimes there are certain words from other languages
Right.
and then, in English, it's not a nice word.
Right.
For sure. Okay, maybe that didn't change your name. But to be like, well, you should change your name. Soltanovich it's not easy. For you.
No.
For me.
Was it easy for you? Okay, here. All right.
All right.
This you remember Scantron tests?
Yes.
Did you ever?
No,
Were you
I ran
in the
out of
bubble? You ran
space.
out of space.
I ran out of space.
So you wouldn't want to pass that on to your kids.
Well, here's what I don't want to pass on is talking about Scantrons in 2025. Now we just lost 75% of the
I'm trying
audience.
to find your pain, Kira.
Okay. In elementary school, my last name was on the spelling bee test.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Use it in a sentence.
Here's check out this Soltanovich. We would stand, this is how our teacher did it. We would stand at one side of the classroom, right under the chalkboard, right? And she would just give us words. And they were hard. California.
Mhm.
3rd grade. It was hard, right?
not a hard
California.
word.
Yes, it is in 3rd grade.
California?
California. It's different.
Where did you go to school? That in
And-
3rd grade, this was hard.
And then the next kid, I got California. The next kid got Soltanovich.
Uh-huh.
And he struggled.
Oh.
He struggled. And then looking at me, sweat coming down his forehead, looking at me. I go, I didn't plan this spelling bee.
Right.
Anyways, my point is, yes, it's a hard last name, but
They don't do spelling bees anymore.
no.
No. I don't.
What?
My kid's never done a spelling bee. They don't.
Why?
Because you have Siri and you've got apps and like it just autocorrects. It's autocorrect.
No, that's horrible.
My kid the other day was doing a like a paper and he just misspells willy-nilly because he knows
Right.
the little thing's gonna come up and change it for him.
Oh my God.
I don't think he knows how to spell without
without the
without
correction.
autocorrect.
Your teenager, does he text you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not kidding you. I've literally made this a rule in our
Mhm.
house. You do not send me texts with misspelled
But
words.
they don't know.
No. You go and fix it
Uh-huh.
because I don't know what you're saying. Every text I get from him looks like IKEA furniture.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's like, Mom. Okay, first of all, he misspelled mother this morning. Moher. All right, I know he's saying mother, but he texted me mohair.
Uh-huh.
Mohair.
Mohair.
And then it's just Florican Zlargart.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say? Obviously, I'm saying, can I stay at Magic Mountain later?
Uh-huh.
No. No more. It's not allowed.
Okay.
You spell check everything because I don't want to go back and forth with you 100 times trying to decipher what the hell you're saying. And that makes sense. You're right, because they don't have to.
I wish my kid would text me more. I get one word answers from my oldest one. So 13-year-old.
Yeah.
Teen. So it's just, okay, dad, cool. Like, I don't get info.
But he asks for stuff.
Sometimes, but it's very like, dad, food, question mark.
No.
That's
Are
it.
you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my
Like, he
God.
can't be bothered to add more information to the text.
The rule is if you want something, you text me immediately. Like, I don't want to go back and forth with you. Just, hey, Mom, can I play video games?
Right.
He'll text me, Mom, what? And I'm usually at the Improv about to go on stage. Always, right?
They know your set times.
Always. What? Okay, so you know how I did my homework? Oh my God.
See, I wouldn't even get that from my kid. That's way too much information.
Seriously?
Yes.
Jesus. They don't know how to communicate.
No. It's all of the phones, the iPads, it's all messing up their social interaction. I would say that from my 13-year-old. My 9-year-old, he's more social, where I can go, hey man, go talk to that person, and he'll have a
go
full-blown conversation.
a best
We used to
friend.
call him, so the parent-teacher conference, we used to call him our butt kid. No, I know it sounds awful.
That's
It's
not how you get pregnant.
No.
Is that because you're Puerto Rican?
Because
and
I'm Puerto
you
Rican.
get pregnant
The booty.
so
That's-
easily,
yeah.
quickly. Doesn't matter which direction.
Yeah, it's the J-Lo kid. So the reason we called him the butt kid was because
Oh my God, that's horrible.
it was always, oh my God, your son, he is so sweet. He's so nice. He's so funny. He's so charismatic. But so that was an ongoing joke. Every time we had a parent-teacher conference, like, all right, here comes the butt. Let's wait for the butt. One year we did not get the butt, and we're like, are you sure you got the right file there, dude? Like,
I want you to really consider changing the butt kid.
no, everyone's got a butt kid. Yes.
I get what you're saying, but
No, you know what? I'm going to use this platform to make that a trend.
No,
the butt kid.
The butt kid?
Yeah.
It feels like you have to stay away from you like 500 yards.
Yeah.
Stay away from Erik.
Like, priests should not use the butt kid.
No,
but
nobody.
Parents, butt kid.
So I was the butt kid. But I didn't get all the nice accolades at the beginning like yours did. I just got, so Chiara, but she's a problem.
No.
Yeah, I was a problem.
Were you really?
Oh, massive.
What kind of things did you do?
Every school I went to, elementary school, I went to 2 different elementary schools. I went to 1 junior high. Okay. I went to 2 different high schools.
Why?
Just, it
Did
happens.
you get kicked out?
It happens.
Did you get kicked out and had to go to another school?
I got kicked out of Hebrew Academy. Yes, if you must know.
Oh man, what'd you do?
I was just me. They couldn't handle it. I was in 1st grade. They kicked me out. Yeah.
Wow.
Because I was not paying attention. I would be in class and the teacher's talking and I'm, to the side, I would be acting out everything the teacher was saying. So let's say the teacher was talking about, I don't know, Goldilocks and the 3 bears. Okay, let's just say. And I would be acting out like, and then the 3 bears, and I'd be like the big bear and the mama bear and the baby bear. So I would be on the side, almost like a sign language interpreter.
But you were like one of the fake sign language
but
interpreters that got
exactly,
caught.
Yes. And I would be sitting there acting it out, and the porridge was too hot, right?
Yeah.
And I'm in 1st grade. So I would be sent outside into the hallway, where I had my own desk, by the way. A desk and a chair was already prepared for me.
You can't do that nowadays.
No.
Parents would riot.
Are you kidding me? Everything is like gentle and safe space, and you don't want to, trigger the child. And so, but back then they were like, go sit outside. So I'd be sitting outside, but I'd be thinking up bits.
You were using this as your open mic in first grade?
Yes. And then Rabbi Lipman, that was his name, would open the door and
Jewish?
say, yeah, it was called Hebrew Academy.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
got it.
And he would say, are you ready to join the class? And I would do the bit that I thought of in the hallway, which thank goodness he gave me that time to really brainstorm and work it out.
Yeah.
And I would do the bit, the class would laugh. The laughter would like cover me like warm butter. I was like, oh, this is the best. And he'd say, I guess you're not ready. And he'd slam the door in my face. And then I would stay outside and think up new bits.
For your encore. Like you were like a band. Be out. Like, we want Kira. Encore.
Kept going. And the school was like this old Victorian house, basically. So all these bedrooms were the classrooms.
Right.
Okay. And my brother, who was 8 years older than me, his classroom was down this hallway. And just where he was sitting, he could perfectly see me sitting outside of the door. And I would just look at him and he's just shaking his head.
Yeah.
Just so disappointed.
Did you get in trouble when you got home?
Never.
Your mom and dad?
My mother was in every principal's office. Every single office, every school I went to, she would have a conference with the parent, the principal, and they'd be like, Kira is disruptive in class. And she'd be like, tell me something I don't know. And she once said to them, this was when I was in high school. She once said to my principal in high school, the teacher brought her in and she goes, between 8 and 3 p.m., she is your problem.
Wow. That sounds like a threat.
It was a threat with her thick, like Soviet spy accent. She had these big, like 80s shoulder pads, like a linebacker, and this massive, 80s hair, crazy jewelry. Like she'd come into the school like Peg Bundy on steroids. She was just like click, 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 her little heels.
Yeah.
She'd wear a bustier with
for
her
the principal?
For everybody. For everybody, with her nipples barely holding on. Barely holding on. She'd walk across the quad of my high school, and it was very echoey because it was a bomb shelter.
Right.
So that they turned into a high school, and just click, 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 and her boobs, barely nipples like holding onto the fabric, almost escaping every step she took.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I can see why you went into comedy. You could see.
Yeah. I was a kicker in the butt kid.
Yeah.
I was, beaten severely, right?
Yeah.
We all were.
I tell my kids the stories of me and like the punishments, and they giggle like I'm joking. No, grandma hit you with a wooden spoon? Stop. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, because they don't know grandma from 40 years ago.
No, they know grandma now, like, who comes
feeble.
in and like, my mother came one year and took them to Target, and they came back with like just like armloads of like Nintendo Switch and Legos. And I was like, what are you doing? Do you not remember? She would have this jar where when I did chores, like she would give, not even like $1, she would give me like coins, and I had to like build it up.
US coins?
US coins
at
least.
Okay.
And I'd have to like save up for something I wanted. And then even when I was like, this is what I want, like, is that really what you, and then she'd break down how much this thing cost when they made it somewhere else, and other kids in other countries are dying. And I wouldn't, and she'd guilt me into not getting the thing I wanted and saved up for.
But okay, I think having a kid save up for stuff is smart.
Yeah, no, okay, but like then that. Guilting me and not getting the thing I want. Because in Guatemala, people are dying, mijo, and you're going to just get die. And
wait, is she from Guatemala?
Yeah.
I thought you were Puerto Rican.
I'm half Puerto Rican on my father's side, Guatemalan on my mother's side.
See,
Is that changing the whole
It
dynamic of this?
changes all of
Yeah.
this. I thought I was dealing with 100%.
No, half Puerto Rican, half Guatemalan.
Oh, yeah. The Guatemalan kind of,
Yeah.
yikes. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no,
scarier. They're scarier than Puerto Ricans.
They're-
Puerto Ricans are much more just like happy, want to
Yeah.
dance.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Yeah, the Guatemalans. Yeah, of course she beat you.
yeah,
Yeah, that makes
all
sense.
the time.
Yeah.
Because she would tell me about her upbringing, which was nothing like I could never complain because her upbringing was the worst upbringing ever.
I'm sure.
You know?
Yeah, that's why they leave that country.
So these kids, my kids have no idea of struggle or strife because
Look, it's a generation of pussies. Like, can we be honest? Okay. We were hit as kids. All right. And of course, we're like, that was horrible.
Yeah. We're not gonna do
We're
that.
not going to do that. But we did a good 20 years.
Yeah.
A nice social experiment of not hitting kids. I think they're worse.
Yeah.
I think we hit them.
You think we should hit them?
Yeah.
I don't even.
Can we retroactively? Can
I
we
don't know.
smack a 20-year-old?
I don't. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, it's gonna sound awful. I don't hit my kids. Where's the camera? I don't hit my
Legal
kids.
disclaimer.
But the 13-year-old, he hit a growth spurt and he's taller than me now. I do punch him because he's such a big. I'm like, but not like punch him. I was just
Right.
like, man, get out of here.
Yeah.
And he's like, Dad, stop. Like he's
Okay. No, I think
just
it's
a big
yeah.
bag of oatmeal.
Oh my
And I'm
God.
just like, man, get out of here.
Right. That's different.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to hit our kids.
No.
But can we agree that not hitting kids over the last 20 to 25 years
Mhm.
has made things worse?
I think
know.
I think not. Okay, I won't say hitting kids because I feel like everyone's gonna get mad.
Everyone's going to get mad.
I think tone of voice has ruined kids because now you see these kids like you travel, you see them at the airport, they're running around, and no one is going,
Right.
"Hey,
Yeah.
knock it off, sit down."
Right.
All the parents, all the parents talk in this hushed tone.
Yeah.
Hey, Trevor, are we having big feelings, Trevor? Are you trying to experiment? Any of those parents I do not talk to, I do not associate with. I don't want your kid being my kid's friend.
And I get that because I've read a lot of
Because
gentle parenting books.
we don't raise our voice.
So there's this one book I read.
Uh-huh.
It's about gentle parenting.
Uh-huh.
And this is what they tell you to do.
Go ahead.
If you have to say something and to criticize your kid, you should sandwich it in between two compliments,
Okay.
which I get, right? So the bit I do on stage is, so I say to my son, hey, you helped your sister with her project the other day. That was really nice of you. Also, you still haven't cleaned your room, so I'm going to take everything out and set it on fire.
Uh-huh.
And good job on that math quiz.
There you go.
Right? Like
Nice
that's
little-
how they want us to talk to them.
No.
But it makes you feel like a crazy person because really when you're sandwiching the criticism, you're just kind of like just covering it up
Yeah.
with like fakeness almost.
Yeah.
Then they don't get criticism.
Yeah. Kids don't get criticism. Kids don't get sarcasm. Kids don't get any kind of what's the word I'm looking for?
Nuance?
Consequences.
No, they don't have.
Because
Okay, have you tried cracking jokes with your kids' friends
Yeah.
and they don't get it?
And they're mortified.
They don't get it.
My kids get it because that's the way they grow.
Right, right.
Also, I joke around with my kids because that's the way I grew up. It was love if you got joked around with, and the other kids don't get. Your dad is bullying you. What?
No.
What?
No, that's called parenting as
Yeah.
a comic.
Yeah.
Okay, can I tell you what I did at Halloween?
What?
All right. So there was a trick-or-treater with a full-on mustache. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like full. And I looked at him and I go, I'm going to need to see some ID.
Right.
I was like, how old are you that you're trick-or-treating?
Uh-huh.
And he goes, 20. And I said, absolutely not.
Right.
I go, I'm not giving you candy.
Uh-huh.
You need to produce a child that you're here with.
Right.
You're not just a 20-year-old walking around my neighborhood
Yeah.
getting Snickers.
Yeah.
And I said, no. Now, of course I was joking. Okay?
Yeah.
And I'm dressed as a pirate. Like, of course I'm kidding, right?
Right.
I'm saying this all like in a pirate's voice.
Yeah.
And he didn't get it. no sense of humor,
Yeah.
no recognition in his eyes. Like he's just like, what?
Yeah.
I go, I'm kidding. Here's some Laffy Taffy, right?
Right.
Like, dude, they have no sense of
No.
humor. Now, other kids did, like, there were some, but I would say the majority of the older kids
Yeah.
that I said, if you drove here yourself to
You
my
don't get
street
candy.
to trick or treat,
Uh-huh.
you don't get candy.
Yeah.
Treat this like a playground where you can't be here unless you're with a child,
Right.
right? Like you can't just loiter because we have a crazy street for Halloween.
Uh-huh.
Crazy. Like they go nuts. And I would say 80% of the kids that I said that to didn't even
Nothing.
register that it's a joke. They don't get it. Like
Oh, yeah.
they don't understand. What's wrong? Does that not scare people? It scares me.
Yeah, no sense of humor. We have kids like if they don't talk around me, I'll do the hey, keep it down, buddy.
Right.
Great talking to you. I do
Yeah.
those jokes, and they just look at me like, why is he doing that to me?
Remember when my daughter peed in your bathroom?
Okay, that's a way to start. Yeah, but
I think she cracked a joke.
But she was great because no number twos, and she was just like, all right, like she gets.
But then when we left
humor.
the house, she goes, I totally pooped in there.
Yeah, see,
Because maybe that's what people are missing.
yeah,
Comics who were beaten,
right.
raising kids. Maybe we're doing it the best.
Maybe we are. This is why people should listen to us. We know what we're doing.
Well, you might not because you have butt kids.
I have butt kids. I have one butt kid. The other kid's just a big
The other kid
sack
came
of
out
oatmeal.
vaginally.
Yeah, he came out.
Butt kid sounds like you have the worst health insurance.
It does.
And that's how they made your wife deliver.
Yeah.
They were like, California care.
Yeah. Obama
Oh,
kid.
no. Oh.
Butt kid.
Can I tell you one thing I'm worried about? And
What?
this is legitimate.
AIDS. No, go ahead.
Oh my
What were you going to
God.
say?
Wow. Sure.
By the way, I know we
Oh
were
my
talking about
God.
kids and not getting sense of humor. I hate non-comic friends that don't get humor either. Because I'll do exactly that. And they're just, what? And you're like, I can't hang out with you.
Dude.
That's why I always tell my kids when they like, can I hang out with this kid? I'm like, what are the parents like? Because I need to
Totally.
know what I'm getting involved in.
We have friends that are very religious.
Uh-huh.
And I have to constantly remind my kids,
Mhm.
hey, this bit that we just did
Yeah.
in the car, because we do a lot of bits
Oh
in the
yeah.
car.
I tell my kids, do not repeat this.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
You cannot. Like, we're sometimes inappropriate,
Oh yeah.
not politically correct. I go, this is for us.
Yeah.
This is the cone of silence,
Oh yeah.
the Kia of silence.
Yeah. This can't leave
This
here
we are not.
because we'll all get canceled.
No, do not.
Yeah.
And I have to remind the 10-year-old more than anyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, besides AIDS, I am also worried because my 10-year-old's teachers
Mm-hmm.
follow me on social media,
Oh no.
like administrators in the
Uh-huh.
school. So I put up a bit. I mean, not a bit. I put up a clip of me
Uh-huh.
just talking to camera saying, so there's a new rule on the playground
Uh-huh.
and it's called no touch tag. It's no touch.
So how do you tag?
Exactly. You just reach your hand out with the intention to tag.
Uh-huh.
You just look at the person, tag.
That's it?
That's it. This is what I'm saying. We're raising a generation of pussies.
Yeah, we're raising we all are winners.
Right. No one's going to get hurt or accidentally trip because someone tagged you too hard.
Yeah.
Or So, but last year they had 2-finger tag.
Wow. Okay.
Right?
So you're coming at me for butt kid, but 2-finger tag?
I didn't make up 2-finger tag.
I used to 2-finger tag in college.
Listen.
Listen.
That's how I got a lot of my spots around LA.
2-finger tag.
So they used to do 2-finger tag.
This has to be a t-shirt, by the way. 2-finger
Oh my
tag.
God, 2-finger tag. But that was a rule. Like you could tag with 2 fingers.
Uh-huh.
They eliminated 2-finger tag. So what I said on this clip on Instagram is, I have a finger tag I'd like to share with the school
Uh-huh.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I have a finger I'd like to, share. It was not mean.
Yeah.
It was not like I wasn't giving the finger.
Did
The
you make
ne-
did you make a motion with the finger?
No.
Were you like
The next
Okay.
day, 2-finger.
tag? No.
The next day, a safety supervisor, you know who you are. I'm going to
Oh.
find you and block you. comes up to my 10-year-old. Your mom is really funny. My 10-year-old was like, okay. I'm not allowed to talk about what we say in the car. Yeah, she's really funny. I saw her on her whatever video on Instagram. So I come pick her up and she's like, what did you put on Instagram? The safety supervisor came up to me. So this is one of my fears about anything I put out there.
You know who it is, though?
Yeah, I know. I know who you are.
Did you give her the finger? The one finger tag?
I gave her the bowling ball grip.
Yeah.
No, I think it's a little terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
Because then my kid could get canceled because her mom, tells dick jokes.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, Don't you ever worry about that?
It is hard because I've had so my oldest is playing soccer now, and one of the assistant coaches was like, hey, man, you're a comedian. And I'm like, yeah. He goes, yeah, you popped up in my feed. Now I follow you. I'm like, guess I can't talk about you now.
Right. I can't talk about anything.
Yeah.
Because my high schoolers' friends follow me.
But that's when you got to be like, no, it's not you. It's somebody else. I've done that but those people clearly know it's them.
It's a different soccer coach.
Yeah. No. It's not you. It's my other friend who happens to have the same situation you're in. Not
and
you, dude.
Your same name.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I changed names. You don't change names?
Of course I do.
Kira, come on.
Okay, but has that stopped you from doing something even on stage? Because sometimes you think, okay, I'm just here at the Laugh Factory, whatever, I'm just trying out a bit.
Right.
And you do something on stage and then someone's recording you and they put it on their Instagram and now it gets circulated.
No, because you still have to try to be funny, right? You can't censor yourself.
I'm censoring myself and editing myself all the time.
But then, so you're telling me pre-kids, all the stuff you did that's out there would never come up and offend people?
Yes, it might. But people pre-kid, let's be honest, not everyone had smartphones.
Yeah.
I mean, do you remember when Michael Richards did that thing at the Laugh Factory?
No, what thing? Tell us in detail. What did he do?
No.
What did he say, Kira?
Absolutely not.
Kira, what did Kramer say?
He said every word that I tell my 14-year-old when you're listening to rap, absolutely not.
Yeah.
There are many lyrics you just skip over.
My kid raps in the car because he loves Lil Wayne, and I just took him to the Lil Wayne concert at Crypto. And,
wow, humble brag.
Yeah, no. By the way, didn't realize how much weed was going to be smoked at Crypto.
All the weed.
I'm trying to sniff all the air around him so he doesn't get high. Because I'm like, you cannot smell like weed. You cannot be high when you get home because your mother is going to kill me. So I was just all... And he's like, what's wrong? I was like, I'm just nothing. I'm just, I love you and I want to smell you, kid.
You guys stop at 7-Eleven for a Febreze.
I had to Febreze him down. Anyway, so he'll rap in the car. And it's so funny because I'm like, buddy, I know you cuss.
Yeah.
But he doesn't say the cuss words or any of the inappropriate words around me. And I'm like, I see your text messages. I know you cuss.
Right.
Why are you not... Well, I like that he's respecting me and not cussing, but it just makes me laugh of I'm supposed to believe you don't say these words.
I never cursed in front of my parents.
Uh-huh.
I still a little uncomfortable when my dad comes to see my shows. And I don't have to swear in my act. That's fine. But I'm still a little right? I'm an old lady and I still feel that way. Meanwhile, my mom especially, oh my God, every curse word in Russian was hurled my way.
Right.
My entire childhood. And yet I'm like, oh, I don't know if can I say bull crap instead of bullshit, right? I would tiptoe around my parents and they called me every curse word ever created in the Slavic language. So it's a respect thing, and I think it's good.
Here's my question, and I'm only because you just said something, and I haven't thought about this in years. So my mom would beat me for. No, hold on, because we're talking about cussing in front of our parents.
Yeah,
my mom would beat me for what she said my eyes would say about her.
What?
So I'd get in trouble, right? Let's say that I
and then you
broke something,
her?
and I would just look at her. Oh, you calling me a bitch? And I'd be like, no, what? I see it in your eyes. Fuck me. Like she would just start throwing profanity. Yeah. And I would get beat for that, even though I didn't say anything. Apparently my eyes were swearing up a storm. Do you want to hit me? Oh, hit the bitch. Like she would go crazy. And I'd be like, no, what? What are you hearing? No, I'm not.
That's like when your wife has a dream that you cheated on her in the dream.
Yeah.
And then you're in for it.
But I was in a no-win situation because I would like look down. Oh, no. Look at me when I talk to you. Oh, man. Fuck me. Oh, okay. And I'd be like, no, what? In your eyes, you.
And it's horrible.
And I would get beat for that. Like, did you get?
Yeah.
Because she used to hurling curses at you.
No, I would never. No, I mean,
I'd never cussed in front of her, but like,
my
eyes apparently,
nothing,
were Def Jam up there.
No part of my body. I didn't 2-finger her. Nothing.
No finger tag. Nothing.
No finger tags. I think maybe your mom was nuts.
I think so too.
I think that's like a crazy person.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying that. I'm saying that in a loving way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My mom was nuts.
Yeah.
No, there was something mentally. She was off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because.
But I sort of understand it. Like now that you have kids, aren't there moments where you kind of lose it? You're like, oh,
yeah.
I think it was me. I think I was driving her a little insane.
Absolutely. Having kids is like having a diagnosis of bipolar disorder. Like, here's your child.
Yeah.
And then here's a prescription for bipolar meds.
Right.
Because you could be so happy in 1 minute.
Yeah.
Like, like you're playing with your kids or you're doing like some fun game. And I'm talking like when they're younger.
Yeah.
Right. And you're proud of them. And then all of a sudden one just smacks the other and you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you just switch.
Yeah.
You can switch so fast back and forth.
Yeah.
So I get it. But I mean, I don't think my dad was as nuts as my mom. So maybe it's a chick thing. I don't know. But yeah, that's crazy.
Did your mom run the house or did your dad run things?
Well, my mom beat me.
Okay, that's not the question I had.
But I'm saying I think the person that's beating the kids is running the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the other person.
Yeah.
Or else that person would say, stop beating the kids.
Yeah.
So I think my mom ran the house.
Right.
And I don't understand why my dad never stopped her.
He was scared of her. My dad
So she ran the house.
My dad was scared of my mother.
Yeah, she sounds scary.
He was terrified of her.
Yeah.
She ran the house.
Were they married up until the very end?
Yes.
Oh, that's how scared he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wouldn't leave. Are you crazy? She would hunt him down and find him.
Oh my God. And then she'd look in his eyes. Well, I've pitched this to you several times. You don't seem to like it, but Erik is Kira backwards.
That's it for us, guys. Tune in next week.
Wow.
Thanks for listening.